I started to open up to like things as far as drugs, living in the streets, not wanting to go to school. I started not caring. That's when I really started to realize like I was slowly starting to throw my life away. I wasn't really that kid.
In 1929, Andrew Drum left an endowment that was specifically for taking care of kids who couldn't be with their birth families anymore.
Drum's mission is to provide family-style care for children in need of a home. And part of that is to provide the highest quality care to every kid who lives here. Equally as important is for us to help children connect to some permanency in their life. Sometimes that's reunification with their biological family. Sometimes that's adoption to a family who might live here on the campus or might live in the community. Sometimes that is a child who actually is in a guardianship with someone they might know. And lastly, some youth who cannot find that forever family are actually part of an independent living program approach.
Drum is a safe and loving place to raise children.
The continuity of the care, I think, is probably the greatest piece here because of our board of directors, because of our mission, because of where we set priorities. We keep working with these children.
This is not only individual homes who foster children with great needs, but it is a community.
Whenever kids come into foster care, the goal would be that they're able to be reunified with a parent. And we work hard to try to support that relationship whenever it's a healthy one.
Drum Farm has been great for us. There's just so many good things they offered us, and between the therapist and everything, it just helped us all get back together and function as a family. At this point now, I come every night and read them a story and tuck them in their bed.
Whenever we think about adoption, it's really an extension of the family that they've created here at Drum, and we're able to stay in contact with these kids even after they move to what we call their forever family.
We were told that there was already a family identified. That family was far away. We really feared for their success if they went.
If Drum had not fought for these kids, I believe that they would have been separated and they wouldn't be together today.
They work very hard to find the right forever family for those kids.
Drum Cares is just putting a formal name and an intentional approach to connecting kids to a network of support beyond their stay here at Drum.
So many people have the thought that because these kids are wards of the state, that the state will take care of them. And unfortunately, there are huge gaps in the services that the state provides.
Compass is an independent living program where young men can come to Drum and live after they turn 18.
There's an extended network that comes with Drum.
They're still going to have some adults watching out for them and helping them to make the right choices, and while they get on their feet and learn how to live on their own.
What helped me is it grounded me. Heather and Robbie disciplined me to where only parents can, and they showed me how to really be responsible of my actions and things I did in life. They gave a kid like me hope to live a better life than where I was coming from.
When children come onto our campus, I see them like a book. Some of those chapters are very, very painful to look at. And as professionals here and parents, we need to understand we can draw strength from them.
Growing Expectations, our farm and garden, is really a salute to really where Drum Farm started.
The environment of the garden and the pastures is very calming and inviting, and safe.
The children learn to respect animals and all God's creatures, and as well as respecting themselves. When a child's been traumatized, making them feel a connection, working with the earth, working with the ground, cultivating something and seeing it grow.
Every kid that lives here, our commitment is to first care for them in the highest quality way that we know how, with the best services that we can provide. Our responsibility is to help every child find that forever family, find that permanency, so they can live a successful life.
I want them to grow up, knowing every day this is my home. This is where I'm going to be, even into young adulthood and beyond.
I just really am forever grateful and feel that the kids at Drum have an edge, they have an advantage.
It's very much a community of healing here, and one that I think Andrew Drum would be very proud of today.
Once you're part of the Drum family, you're always a part of the Drum family.